Heard the bad news then, did you?
What bad news?
About Dravost. Blackthorns' old haunt. With the forge and all that. Well, anyway, the mines just down the road from there are spewing out ether like no one's business.
And the village?
Safe from the flood for now, but they've got other problems. Akashic. Zoltan and the others are living on borrowed time. They need Doris sent a few curse breakers to keep an eye on things, but there's only so much a couple of scouts can... If something ain't done soon...
I won't let that happen.
Didn't think you would.
Does Blackthorn know?
I thought it might be better if he didn't. You reckon we should tell him?
No.
Yeah, well... I can't...
So Dravost is still standing. For now, at least.
If you can swing a hammer,
Clive!
And the Akashic?
Mostly off to the north still. But I told old Snotty to be ready to seal the north gate. That should buy enough for the villagers to barricade themselves inside their homes, at least.
Well done.
Welcome back. Sid, I'd never have guessed, you know. Who'd have thought that the savior of Dravost would turn out to be the realm keen to help us out again?
I am.
Thought you could sneak off without me, did you?
Blackthorn.
Oh, what are you doing?
One of the scouts couldn't keep his voice down. Unlike my best mate who didn't think I deserved enough. Zoltan, how long's it? Long enough for us two to turn into a...
Then your idea of an apology.
Don't listen to him. You only did what you...
But that ain't the whole of it. Vulcan, he left it to me. The best blacksmith in travel. Bloody stupid tradition, in my opinion. If someone's got talent, you should let them practice their craft, not ask them to settle petty feud. Our master wasted half his life that way. I wasn't about to let that happen to me.
So you wasted half of mine instead.
You're what Dravost needed. Under me and my precious ideals, this place wouldn't have lasted a year. So I left to devote myself. I may be a selfish prick, but I own...
What you had to do was your duty!
Even if it meant we all starved?
Enough. This is... You can finish beating each other up once...
Fine.
Yeah.
Sorry, Clive. I shouldn't have stuck short enough on time. Still, give us a mo, would you? You,
We can't afford...
Right you are. Might be... Don't want any nasty surprise. Oh, and... Blackthorn.
Akashic on the move.
How close are they?
Within sight of the walls. And
What was I saying?
they'll wash right over us if we stay out in the open.
Good idea. Get your...
Understood.
I'm prepared to fight if I have to.
Well, let's hope you don't. Once the scouts are inside, order your men to barricade the gates. No heroic last stands, you hear me?
August's right. I've seen what Akashic... The people here are tough and willing. But
I'm going out there. Start work on the gate as soon as I've left.
And if they kill you?
You evacuate, and it won't come to that. Take good care of Dravost till I...
Leave it to me, and...
All right. Which one of you's first? it? Apparently not. You're not getting past me. You're finished. Now, the question is, did I miss any?
Man alive! You're still in one piece!
I slew as many as I could.
As many as I could, he says. The old bleeding lot, more like it. Well, almost.
Only almost.
Yeah, one or two did try to sneak over the wall. But we got the bastards, don't you worry.
Good. Though you do know, more will come in time.
In time, yeah. But we can think...
Sid! Enough to give those Akashic monsters nightmare. But mostly,
I'm afraid I've only delayed the inevitable. There's no getting rid of that ether flood. Meaning that any living thing which stumbles into those mines will end up clawing.
And that's if the flood don't spread. I hate to say it, but the village's days are numbered.
That may be, but with ether floods springing up all over, it's no less. We'll fortify the gates to the north, and I'll see that they're guarded day and night.
All right? Then we'll give you a...
As for you, Blackthorn, that's twice you've turned up when Dravos needed you, so...
I shouldn't have stayed away so long.
Too bloody right you shouldn't. I always envied you. How you met. You leaving gave me the perfect excuse to hate you. And from that day on, I never once stopped to wonder what it would have been like if you'd stayed. You'd have been the death of this place.
Finally, something we can agree on. I hope you see the sense of it eventually.
Alive, perhaps. Wealthy even, but our work used to be the pride of Dalmekia. Now, we churn out the same rubbish day after day, because it's not about the craft anymore. I wouldn't send my sons to war wearing this shit. I've kept working, honing my skills, trying to lead by example, but the average castle apprentice has as much passion for the craft as our current lot. Come back to us, Blackthorn. Remind Drav, I'll even man those bellows of yours if it means we can work at the same forge again.
That's a kind offer. Kinder than I deserve. There's people who trust their lives to my steel. But that doesn't mean I couldn't visit from time to time. Let's see if we can't rekindle this town's passion for the craft, shall we?
I'd like that.
Just be sure to tell Snotty to let me in the next time I come.
Knowing him. I never thought I'd see the day.
I'd say that went pretty well.
Even better than I'd hoped.
Sid.
And this is?
A token of but I'm of a mind to make you. Designs for a certain sword have been passed down from chief to...
Now hold on, Zoltan. There's a reason no one's made that blade in centuries. There's not... I'll admit your cinders make impressive steel, and I've learned to own an edge Odin will be proud of. But the engravings on that thing are... and they're not just for show.
Have you forgotten what brought you back to Dravos? I knew I'd never surpass you with a hammer and tongs between the two of us.
Clive, you wouldn't mind if Zoltan came back to the hideaway, would you?
As long as he can keep our secret.
Right. Zoltan.
Come back.
Oh, don't tell me we've run out of Papio nuts and all.
The man himself.
We were just about to make a start on that sword I promised you.
It's funny, but none of this would have been possible without your help. You remember Camille? We'll be using his leatherwork for the grip. The steel, meanwhile, will be tempered in a fire, burning the cinders you charmed out of old Zoltan here. And that whetstone from the Outer Isles, that'll be what gives the blade its edge. And the final flourish will be my talented colleagues' engraving.
A team effort led by the greatest blacksmith alive.
Now, save that talk to the things. Right. I'm ready if you are.
To the bellows it is then.
Well, bugger me.
The sword to end all swords. Ragnarok.
It's quite something.
I, trust you'll take good care of it.
Thank you. Both of you.
So, does this make you pair the greatest craftsmen alive, then?
This? Nah. This was just following the footsteps of the greats of old. It'll take more than that to earn us our place in history. But we're up for the challenge. Here.
A list of materials.
Zoltan and I got talking on the long road back from Dravos.
We reckon with those items there, we could craft something even better than the Ragnarok. Something worthy of a legendary outlaw like yourself.
That's a weapon I'd like to see. You leave this list with me.
I was hoping you'd say that.
One legend at a time, eh, lads? Before you start on the next, who fancies raising a cup to friendship reforged?
Good idea. No more drinking to forget my past. It's about time I had something to celebrate.
Then tap the kegs! Vulcan's boys are on their way!